Hello, welcome to the Studio Army Review. Today we're actually going to be talking about the Ministorum priest. Yeah, I know you're looking at a Tau model, but this is for my guard army, who is a Tau allied renegade army. So, back in 7th edition, the Ministorum priest was actually a very, very strong model for a guard army, because what it would do is convert zealot, which basically made your blobs, your infantry blobs, auto pass their leadership test, morale test. So you could have a 50-man squad with a Ministorum priest attached, and the squad would never break. It would stay in close combat, just holding down and tying up an enemy unit. So it was very strong. So I figured, I think there would be a place for one, especially once I figured out how I could use a Tau model to represent him. Well, unfortunately, things are different now in 8th edition. 8th edition actually changed quite a few things about the priest. Now, originally the priest had a 4-up invuln and save, flak armor, and had a las pistol. Well, now he has a las pistol, with the frack and crag grenades, which I didn't model on here, but he can actually upgrade to, an autogun, plasma gun, shotgun, eviscerator. I mean, there's actually a lot of different pistols. I think you could probably take a plasma pistol too. It's like there's a lot of things that this priest can now take. Unfortunately, I'd already modeled him before 8th edition came out, so this is still good though. I think I may play around with it and maybe use the eviscerator for an ethereal that's got what do you got? An honor blade kind of thing. But either way, this allows me to have that model. Now, it still has Zealot, but Zealot's got a slightly different rule this time. The war hymns now, you can add one attack characteristic to all Adeptus Ministorum infantry and all other Astra Militarum infantry units within 6 inches. So he helps in close combat a little bit differently this time. Now the Zealot rules, which is what used to give the the auto pass leadership test, changes. Now it allows you to reroll failed hit rolls for this unit, just the Ministorum priest, in a turn that has made a charge, or made a heroic intervention, or was charged by an enemy unit. So Zealot didn't quite translate over very well at all, sadly. So, it's a case of I didn't model it fast enough, and now it's not as stellar a unit as it used to be. I think it'll add flavor, especially when it looks like on my guard army I've actually got a Tau presence. That really reinforces the fact that my army is a Tau ally. So I do see a place narratively and visually in my army for this unit, this model, but overall I don't know that I'm actually going to be using him much, sadly. It just, things have changed, I guess, too much. Yeah, I guess that's really the where I'm stuck here now. There's no special abilities that confer across. I'm just kind of stuck. So, all in all, it was a fun project to build. It's kind of neat to be able to have something that stands out a little differently. But in the end, I think it just becomes one of the cool models I built. So, though it is part of my guard army, because it's actually part of the the Adeptus Ministorum portion of the guard, or sorry, the Imperial army lists. So it kind of falls in with some of the other like Sisters of Battle and stuff, what have you there. So I don't know. Hopefully when the Codex comes out for Imperial Guard, something will change, and maybe the Ministorum priest will get some additional ability if he's part of that army. We'll see. But as it stands, this is a single model that is part of my army now that may not see the tabletop very often at all. All right. So hopefully gave you some insight into why this model even exists in my army, and what it may or may not do in the future. All right. Well, thanks for sticking with me. Talk to you guys later in the next video, whatever that happens to be. All right. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.